Da-da. Bum, 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 bottom, bum, 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 bottom, bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bum, 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 bum. Da-da, do, 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 do. All right, I'm back. Uh, so
Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6.
wait a minute, hang on. Okay. While I was away, I was wondering what kind of stuff I'd like to do in the future. Besides just play Star Trek Online. And while I was thinking of doing Star Wars: The Old Republic,
Bay 6.
I then remembered that it's October, and I have a horror game I haven't touched yet. But the thing is, when it comes to horror games, I would rather like play it with someone, like have a co-host or something like that. And when it comes down to it, I also have like Dead Space as well. And since I have Dead Space 3, and since it's co-op, it would be nice to have other people to play with. But the person I normally do that with is a bit busy, so I don't know what to do with that. Uh, there's also Tomb Raider as well
Security teams, report to
that I
Docking
need
Bay
to
6.
finish up, as well as the Dishonored 2 and Bioshock Infinite. I was also working on the Lego Star Wars videos, but I'm not really sure what to do when it comes to uploading them, since the video block that I got that one time just kind of really didn't put me in the best of moods. So I have like a whole bunch of videos I have yet to upload to YouTube yet, and some of them are from the Lego Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars game. Uh, I really don't know what to do. Well, let's get back into Star Trek Online, shall we?
Security teams, report to Docking Bay
Oh,
6.
somebody made a Lucare character right there. That's cool.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor.
We'll go see her. Rock the Juno and light refreshments. Oh man, and I just left too. It all sounded so tasty. I also need to come up with a schedule for when to stream. Oh, that's an Odyssey class right there. Oh, that's an old ship. um, So I was thinking, like, I'd do things on separate days, like Star Trek Online on one day, another game on another day. And I just don't know. I really do not know. So it looks like they have the Alliance Vanity Shield. Kinda looks nice. Oh god. Watch where you're going! Alright, let's go to DS9. Ah, Warp 10. Lovely. I forgot to do something. Oh, well, let's go to DS9 first, and then I need to search for my
The
Romulan
Lucari
character.
call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Deferi and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the Nakul and the Zenkathi, have been somewhat cold and distant, even hostile.
And then I need to switch to my Romulan character, because there's something I forgot to do on Nimbus. Actually, let's do that now. I'm sorry, oh god. That was an extreme close-up of her ship. It's just something I forgot. I meant to do that before I started streaming. Alright. Before I do that, I need this. And that there. Accept. Get ready. Just dance. Do the robot. Do the snake. Do the robot. Dance complete. Oh yeah, I'm so impressed. Now I just need to do that. Let's see here. Where was that at? Free satellite coverage for all. Where would have been that? What would have been that? Oh dear, last days of day one? I only found, oh god. There's a lot of those I need to find apparently. Ah, here it is. So I just need to do one more. And then I should be able to unlock this right here, the dance fan, which is basically the dance that Uhura was doing in Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. Cupid, I have no idea where that comes from. I think some of these. I'm not entirely sure how to unlock these two. I remember on past characters I unlocked them randomly by doing events at Ryza for the summer event, but I don't know how to unlock them again. And there's a victory of Sompak, Swish, Zombie. I kind of remember where the zombie comes from. I think it's an event You have to take out like a Vulcan doctor or something. I can't remember. A lot of these I just have to buy. Gone! Bake me! Bake me! Shaka. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, well now, back to Kestra. As you saw, I gave Claudia the Sovereign class as well, and did some changes to the crew here. So I have 2 liberated XBs, 1 Romulan who is able to wear the Starfleet uniform, but can't get promoted for some reason. You can be an ensign, but you can't be any other rank. And I think you're an android. I think. Okay. The DS9.
The desperate men and women of the True Way have turned to one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime. Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
By the way, I hate this mission right here. It's kind of annoying to deal with. Especially when it comes to me being slow all the time. Some of the towers are already completed by the time I get to them. I just wish I knew how to get faster. You have to go find.
After the devastation of the Dominion War, the Cardassians chose a path that would lead their planet to prosperity and democracy. Not everyone agreed with this choice. A secret organization dedicated to the return of the Cardassian Union and the Obsidian Order plagues Federation and Cardassian forces, seeking to overturn newfound freedoms in favor of oppression and aggression. In the end, the fight to save Deep Space Nine may be the battle that decides the fate of the quadrant.
It's the first Federation right over here. And the beacons are the same as well. Well, buoys, I mean. There is a lot of zeros or O's. What is that? Drastically disrespectful man. Approach Deep Space Nine. A whole bunch of ships showed up here. God, it's the Terran Empire! Something I forgot to look at. Really, Admiral? Not gonna give me the Spectres quest yet? That was always kind of a fun quest for me. This is Deep Space Nine, Station Control. USS Lady Elizabeth. We are ready for you to dock. There have been some renovations to the station, Captain, but I am sure you'll be able to find your way around. Have a pleasant stay. Beam me directly to Ops. Oh. Everyone else beamed in as well. Commander,
How can I help you?
I was told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Byrnjolf, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran-Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian military intelligence branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an orb of the Prophets. These orbs are precious to our people. They have been given to us by the Prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands and attempt to recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people.
I will track down those responsible for stealing the orb of the Prophets.
How can I help you? The True Way has stolen an orb the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war.
I know, you just told me.
Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes the raids are related to True Way activity in that region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They may even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe that the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True Way to be hiding the stolen orb. I know the Badlands are dangerous, but I have complete confidence in the ship and her crew.
Well, I'm glad
How
you had
can I help
confidence
you?
in me. Yeah,
How can I help
I
you?
think we did this one. Who are you?
My name is Sarish Minna. I hold the rank of Commander in Starfleet. I am the Operations Officer for Deep Space Nine. I also serve informally as a liaison to the Bajoran Militia and the Vedic Assembly. And I'm the subject matter expert on Byrnjolf. Being Bajoran myself, I know the people and have their trust. How can I help you?
Alright, that's all I needed to know. There's the Badlands, right over there. Spoils of war. We have arrived in the Badlands, sir. Our intelligence indicates that this is an area of heavy True Way activity. However, the plasma storms and gravitational anomalies interfere with our sensors. We will need to search the Badlands for signs of true-way occupation. I am receiving a distress call.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Set a course for the freighter.
Thanks for the assistance. I knew I never should have cut through the Badlands, but it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the True Way.
What did you do?
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the True Way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you. I'd recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. You walk right into the planet. Probably grab this loot over here. There's the anomaly right over there.
Fallen into our trap. Now you will never locate our base.
That was a very poor trap, friend.
Rear shields failing.
Ow. This anomaly appears to be some kind of tear in the fabric of the space-time continuum. It appears dormant, but I believe it could be widened to become a portal. I am detecting traces of orb energy in the area. I believe I might be able to follow it. Hail, Commander Suresh.
Sarah's here.
We have located a trail of orb energy. We are about to follow it. We could use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along in the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. The trail appears to lead to that moon. Engage cloak. The True, must be doing something down there if they went too far. If they went this far to defend their base. Maybe I should switch out those torpedoes for phaser packs. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. I do kind of feel like I want to switch out the mines. Scans indicate this is a true-way moon base. I have located an appropriate place to beam in. Are you ready to beam down? Yes, I am. Yeah, I do have Discord. Why do you ask? Well, okay. If you're asking if I have a server, I don't exactly have a server. We have transported inside the True-Way base. I am detecting orb energy coming from somewhere nearby. I am also detecting a number of Cardassian life signs. Looks like we'll have a fight on our way through to the orb. Out the window. Oh, why would I target that person down there? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I bit off more than I could chew. Probably gonna end up getting killed. else I forgot to do? Forgot to check my trades. To start using my skills some more. Why does it look like I might have more skills than I equipped? I apparently do. Let's fix that. Fix that. Sir, my scans indicate that Gul Kardec has sealed himself in his office. But I believe we can override the lockout at the security console on that podium. I miss having Commander Riker's nephew around.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government. The true Cardassian government. The true way. And you can't have it. Guards! Fools, you will never defeat me.
I forget to use my triple. That will think it's a son of. There it is, guy. Oh, God. You alright?
Dear Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you in opposing them in theory, there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out before we feel comfortable committing military forces. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting in the usual place.
I'll be taking this. We have retrieved the Orb of Possibility, sir. Okay, I'll have to have a look at it later. Well, actually, maybe I can access it through my tablet. Maybe. Maybe I can't, actually. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can look at whispers in my Twitch app on my tablet. Sir, incoming hail from Commander Suresh.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We have secured the orb. Gul Kardec has escaped. We are about to attempt to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the prophets smile upon you.
Are you talking about this little thing right here? In on you, Commander.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
My layout to 3? Oh god, I'm going the wrong way.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh, I see. Sir, I am detecting a plasma wake leading away from here. I think it belongs to Gul Kardec's ship. I believe I can modify our deflector dish to emit ionizing radiation, which should interact with the plasma wake, illuminating it. The illumination effect won't last very long, though. We will have to hurry. Make the modifications and prepare to emit radiation on my command. Well, we know where he's going. Scans indicate that this anomaly has opened into a portal leading to the so-called mirror universe, a parallel dimension adjacent to ours. Hold on. Sensors detect ships emerging from the portal. Shields up!
Those look like mirror universe ships.
Warning. Ship. Target shield has failed.
Sensors detect more ships coming through. Congratulations on retrieving the orb. You must return it to the temple on Byrnjolf. I will notify the Vedics that you are on your way.
Acknowledged.
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardec. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Byrnjolf. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardec. But for now, the people of Byrnjolf will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good work. How can I help you?
Congratulations,
You have
Captain.
recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple. How can I help you?
We have arrived in the Byrnjolf system, sir. We are... Sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the True Way. They are hailing us.
I am Gulmutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Are you insane? We are in the orbit of Byrnjolf. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communications and is powering up weapons. What are your orders, sir? Hail Deep Space Nine.
Sarish here.
Commander, We have been ambushed by the True Way in the orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks. We will hold out as long as we can.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. Didn't there used to be a moon a lot closer to us? 'Cause I could have sworn there would be there was supposed to be like a moon over here by these ships.
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. Vedic Kryn indicates she is waiting for you at the temple.
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophet has smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Vedic Kryn. I've returned the Orb of Possibilities.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
I don't understand.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backward.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic, but they seemed to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Vedikrin. I have been fascinated by the existence of the so-called mirror universe ever since our recent contact with them. I have interviewed the emissary, Colonel Kira, and others about their experiences with the mirror universe. But many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple, and certainly the mirror Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I have continued my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat in the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multi-dimensional devices myself, but I have an engineer friend that owes me a favor. I am lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terok Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They are using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted, and are used mostly for mining and ore processing. A cruel irony, given Bajor's history in both universes, but I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. The Bajorans of the mirror universe are much like us, and it sounds as if their prophets are also most similar. They even have orbs such as we have here. However, to them the celestial temple is myth or metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is to either cross over with a spaceship, or to somehow procure one there. I received a curious message from somebody from the mirror universe offering me assistance. Note, shortly after making this entry, Vedic Eth disappeared and was never heard from again. I wonder what happened.
Sarah's here.
We believe this orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass into it through an anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe, and you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we will be fine. Are you ready to beam up, sir? Yes, beam me up and set course for the Badlands.
Sarish here. What is your status?
We have entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Acknowledged.
We have limited intelligence on the Mirror Universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran Rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
Be sure to change
I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Red alert! What I was trying to say was, I should make sure I switch this thing to all my other characters.
I believe Gul Kardec must have used the orb from the Mirror Universe to somehow create the anomaly leading back there. He then must have formed an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay on your guard. They are probably expecting you.
Warning. Ship is under
Sir, I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the deflector dish. Turn the portal now.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender now, and I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. tractor me, I tractor you.
I won't make the same mistake next time we meet.
Sir, we are clear to warp to Bajor. Oh my god! We have arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. But I'm lucky enough that Bajor arrived when it did, or I would have fallen to my death. Well, actually, no, I think I would have fallen for eternity. From what I have been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. I like the music you hear in there. I'm thinking you go inside though. Looks like it would be a very fun place. Actually, no. That's the place I want to go to. A blue antenna. Sir, those appeared to be true-way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's more likely that they were Golgardek's troops waiting for us.
I'm very busy. What do you want?
What do you do here?
What does it look like I'm doing? Microsurgery? I get my hands dirty, and I show farmers how to grow crops. We have a botanist, but he's one of those ivory tower scientific types that wouldn't know a hoe from a rake. I wanted to be an engineer, but when the Terrans retook Bajor from the Klingon-Cardassian alliance, opportunities suddenly dried up. So I fell back on the family tradition of gardening. No matter how many times Bajor gets conquered, it always seems to be a cultural backwater that relies on manual labor. We live in harmony with our world, just as the prophets intended, whether we like it or not.
I forgot to talk to everyone on the other Bajor. I'll be with you in a moment, Lita.
What do you want? I'm very busy.
What do you do here?
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you. You don't look like Terran Empire. This is my first week on the job. I was expecting to get months more training, but Commander Kuba says he needs every Terran Empire member on the streets, especially the Bajoran ones. He thinks it will pacify them to see Bajorans on their force. I thought this was going to be a great job. I get to help my friends and neighbors and serve the community, but now all my Bajoran friends see me as a traitor, and the Terrans see me as a spy.
I'll also see you as somebody who needs an update to their uniform. What else is using the Odyssey class stuff?
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive.
Oh, wrong button.
Guards! Guards! We will meet again. Soon.
Right, who else can I talk to around here? Ah, hello there.
You don't have clearance to be here. Please step away from the checkpoint.
What do you think about us being here?
It's the second occupation, mind you. First, we were occupied by the Terran Empire. Then we were liberated and became part of the Klingon-Cardassian alliance. Then we were occupied by the Terran Empire again. So what do? I serve in the militia to try to keep the peace as best as I can. I may not be overly fond of the Terrans or their methods, but if I'm enforcing the rules, at least I can make sure there's some fairness.
Oh, maybe that's why you have an outdated uniform. You're with the militia, not with the Empire itself.
You don't have clearance to be here. Please step away from the checkpoint.
May I go to the next district?
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't have clearance to allow anyone past this point without prior authorization from Commander Achebe.
There's fish. Only I had a fishing pole.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time!
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
What? A changeling? Ah! I'm in the water. Coming with me. I'm sleeping with the fishies. I cannot imagine laying like that, stiff as a board. It looks so uncomfortable.
What do you want with me?
Tell me about this place.
This is the heart of Hathon. The buildings surrounding this plaza were the first buildings constructed in our city. Here, our ancestors raised their families and gave thanks to the prophets for their many blessings. Once, people came here to talk to their neighbors, and we gathered here each year for the Gratitude Festival. But now it is only a place of dark memories. When the Terran Empire conquered Byrnjolf the first time, they posted the new laws here. When the food rationing started, we came here to collect the scraps they gave us. When they took our sons and daughters to the mining camps, the trucks stopped here to collect them. And when the Terran Empire conquered us again, they hung the bodies of those who opposed them here to remind us to keep in our places. I come here to reflect on the fallen and the price of freedom.
Thank you. I feel much better. But at Changeling, here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I have come to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Byrnjolf. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome. Hello there.
How can I help you?
What do you do?
My task is to try to convey the comfort of the prophets to the people of Hathon. The ways of the prophets are mysterious. What can be understood, however, is love. The prophets' love surrounds us. It is in every rock and tree of Byrnjolf. It is on a warm summer breeze, and in the smile of a loved one. How can I help you?
Can you tell me about these books?
These are all ancient tomes, dealing with the prophets and our history with them. My people have studied the ways of the prophets for thousands of years. Much of that knowledge has been written here. We are fortunate to have the words of our ancestors preserved in this fashion.
I'd like to read them. But I wonder if they're any different or... Read on the other universe. There's another universe that lies alongside ours. There have been several crossover events throughout the centuries. These interactions have often been pivotal in to our history. I was unable, amidst the recent turmoil, to interview people directly about their experiences with beings from the other universe. The Terran Rebellion took over Deep Space Nine and subsequently reoccupied Byrnjolf, and weren't very interested in the questions of a pesky Vedic. They did this wrong. That's supposed to be Terrak Nor. It wasn't called Deep Space Nine. The discovery of the Celestial Temple in their universe led to the discovery of the Celestial Temple in our universe. This left us with many questions. Why weren't these events synchronous in both universes? Are there other secrets that we could learn from the other universe? We shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the other universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, and the deciding factor was political. The Terran Empire considers the secret of crossing to the mirror universe, to the other universe, a state secret. Byrnjolf is already struggling under their thumb. and the Vedics don't want to create any further problems. I have abandoned my attempts to cross over at the time, and instead am simply trying to make contact with the other universe. Perhaps if I can contact my own counterpart, we could join forces. I've managed to make contact with my counterpart in the other universe. I didn't reveal my identity, but I offered myself assistance should I make the crossover. My counterpart revealed many things about the other universe. The Bajorans are a part of the Federation, a peaceful and seemingly weak counterpart to the Terran Empire. The Cardassians occupied Bajor in the universe. Their celestial temple led to the Gamma Quadrant, where a race called the Dominion dwelt and fought a war with the peoples of the Alpha Quadrant. Among this empire called the Dominion, the leaders were a species that called themselves the Founders, but others called them Changelings. A being called Odo, who worked on their Terrak Nor, was apparently one of these creatures, but did not know his own origins. Their basic form appears to be liquid, but they could shift to virtually any form. The ability of these changelings to take the shapes of various key personnel caused the other peoples no end of trouble. I must notify the Assembly of my findings. Note, after reporting his findings, Vedic Eth disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Foul play was suspected, but never proven. There's something about... I remember there being like a book about the emissary. I don't know. I'm not really interested in reading all of these books here. Unless there's like something different about them that I won't find in our universe.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
What do you do?
I am a seeker of knowledge. I spend my days in service and prayer. The prophets have many things to teach us, but their lessons are subtle and full of mystery. It takes a quiet, attentive mind to understand. I am not as wise as Ranjan Ravel, but he is always willing to help pilgrims like me find our way. I may never fully grasp the wisdom of the prophets, but I can try. The journey to enlightenment is a blessing in of itself. If that is all I ever have, it is enough. Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
I'm looking for Vedic Kryn.
Vedic Kryn is in the temple office. Just...
No, she isn't. She's right over here. You lied! You lied to me! Oh, whoops. It was a step I missed.
From Gul Kardec to Gul Palat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Alright, now I can put the orb back. I have returned the Orb of Possibilities. Again.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
but we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb.
Now you must return.
Aren't you dead? Did I not kill you? Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case, and suddenly everything went white, and we appeared on the Lady Elizabeth in orbit of Bajor. And we appear to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Kryn. Oh god. There's so many books here. Speak to Vedic Kryn.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
What outfit do you have on? Oh, I think that's the temporal thing. Darn it. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the Prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the Prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you, Vedic Kryn. Let's get out of there.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory. How can I help you?
Congratulations, Captain.
The pad you discovered on Gul Kardec revealed the location of a secret facility in the Alpha Quadrant. There appears to be some kind of alliance between the True Way and the Dominion. We cannot allow them to join forces. How can I help you?
I'm gonna close my door real quick. Oh god. I went to sit down, my chair tilted backwards on me. Sir, we have arrived in the Devo system at the coordinates from Gol Kardek's pad. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion energy signatures. Acknowledged. True way working together with the Dominion. This can't be good. Scans indicate that these are Alpha Jem'Hadar. This is Jem'Hadar bred in the Alpha Quadrant. The Alphas are more independent than the Gamma. There still must be someone commanding them. Be a changeling in the Alpha Quadrant we don't know about? Did they give any torpedoes, any chance? I got some mines. Not seeing torpedoes. Oh, I do have a hoarder. Wait, what? What did I? Why didn't I see it in my inventory before, though? Oh god, I just rammed right into the station. Scan complete, sir. I'm detecting numerous life signs, mostly Jem'Hadar. It appears to be some kind of manufacturing facility, based on the presence of the large amount of iridium, bacantazine I am detecting. Along with the Jem'Hadar life signs, I would venture that this is a Ketrasol white factory. What is Ketrasol white? Ketrasol white is an addictive narcotic containing nutrients and an enzyme lacked by the Jem'Hadar. The Dominion uses it to keep control of the Jem'Hadar. Look for a place to beam down. I have located a cave just above the facility that should allow us to beam in undetected. Are you ready to beam down? No, not now. Of course I want to beam down. Sorry about that, that was a straw. We have arrived in a cave just above the facility, sir. Scans confirm that this is indeed a factory for producing Ketracel White. If we were to destroy this factory, it would be a great blow to these Alpha Jem'Hadar and their True-Way allies. A few well-placed charges could cause a chain reaction that destroys the facility. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion life signs below, sir. We'd best be on our guard. Sir, watch out. Jem'Hadar guards. Really? Where? Ah! Keep pushing the 3 button. Yeah, well, they just place some charges around here. Better be careful. Ah, look at all these drugs. Take them with me. No. Look out, Jem'Hadar incoming! This area is secure, sir. The area just ahead appears to be a laboratory, detecting multiple Jem'Hadar life signs and 1 Vorta life sign. Hello there.
Greetings. I am very glad to meet you. I am Naaman, a Vorta scientist, and servant of the Founders and the Dominion, of course.
You're pleased to see us?
Oh my, yes. I have a proposition to which I hope you shall be amenable. I serve a Founder named Los. He is one of 100 Founders sent here to the Alpha Quadrant. His actions have placed me in a bit of a moral conundrum that I hope you can help me unravel.
A Vorta with a moral conundrum. I didn't realize you had morals.
Los was the first of these Alpha Quadrant Founders to emerge. He located and gathered the others into a new Great Link. However, he has not seen fit to tell these Founders that the war with the Dominion is over, and that the Great Link is alive and well in the Gamma Quadrant. Instead, he has convinced them that you Solids exterminated the Great Link, and are attempting to exterminate these Founders as well.
Why do you continue to serve Los?
Several reasons. First, even if I do not agree with him, he is a god. Second, he is my only link to the other Founders here. Finally, his Jem'Hadar are fanatically loyal and watch me constantly. Although you seem to have mitigated that issue.
If you serve Los, why have you chosen to betray him?
Betrayal is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of our arrangement as a creative solution to a difficult problem. But semantics aside, I do not feel so much that I am betraying Loss as liberating the other 98 founders and serving the Dominion and the founders. I do not believe they would want these Alpha Quadrant founders to be ignorant of the truth. I also fear that if Loss continues his plans, it could result in the death of founders. The morphogenic virus still lives in the memory of the Dominion.
What do you do here?
My job is to supervise the Ketracel White production. While the Jem'Hadar are mighty warriors, they are not the greatest scientists, nor do we wish them to have the secret of Ketracel White production.
What is this deal you propose?
Loss keeps me away from the new link. They have been raised on his deceits, and so will be utterly convinced that you are attempting to exterminate them. I believe we can help each other. You can free me and take me to the new link, where I can explain to the founders the truth, that the Dominion still exists, and that you are not hunting them to extinction.
Uh-huh. What's the catch?
Oh, I do not like the word catch. It sounds so mercenary. But yes, my price is Loss's life. After I reveal the truth to the new link, you must allow them to mete out their justice. I cannot jeopardize the life of a founder under any circumstances.
Very well. Come with us. The area ahead appears to be some kind of command center conducting Cardassian and Jem'Hadar life science.
I'll be glad to get out of here. These Alpha Jem'Hadar don't understand the proper respect owed to a Vorta.
Intruders! I'll put up a force field. You dump the data.
We've got to stop the first before he deletes all the data.
He's deleting the data. I thought he was dumping it. You don't delete the person you're dating. That's a job for HK units.
Excellent. I shall retrieve the coordinates.
Congratulations, Captain.
Pharaoh of Bigger. Ow!
I have the data. It will take some time to decrypt, but I recommend we depart as quickly as possible.
Agreed. Let's put that there. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion energy signatures incoming. The charges on the surface are ready to detonate on your command. Acknowledged. Detonate.
Scanning in progress.
You are so quick to blow things up. Such a waste. That factory might have come in handy someday.
Fire this at them.
You really seem to have angered the Jem'Hadar. Of course, they always seem a bit angry, don't you think?
Sir, the man is requesting to speak with you. Patch him through.
I have completed the decryption of the data we recovered. The new link appears to lie in the Orias system. I have transferred the coordinates to your helm. I want to thank you for your service to the Dominion. I also want to remind you of our agreement, namely that Loss, or any other founder for that matter, is not to be killed by you.
I remember. I remember, Namen. I hope I don't come to regret making that arrangement.
Congratulations on destroying the facility. That should cripple the Alpha Jem'Hadar for the time being. But we need to make contact with this new link. Hopefully Naaman can convince them of the truth before it's too late. Keep a close eye on him. We may have a treaty with the Dominion, but that doesn't mean I trust them. Aborta's first loyalty will always be to the Founders. How can I help you?
The new link.
Naaman has decrypted the coordinates for the new link. They designate a location in the Alpha Quadrant, in the Orius system. This changeling, named Los, has deceived the other changelings in his link into thinking we are exterminating them, and that we massacred the Gamma Quadrant changelings as well. You must have Naaman help you convince them of the truth.
Oh, here we go. There's a torpedo I can get. Check if I want a chronoton torpedo, though. Significantly reduces flight speed and turn rate for 16.3 seconds. Is that the enemy's turn rate or my turn rate?
How can I help you?
God, I have a whole bunch of junk on me. Then I have to go through and clear out some of this. Oh. I should probably put this on. Buffs damage resistance. AoE heal. That might be nice to have, actually. Should probably get this thing upgraded. I think I want this. Surprised I haven't picked up any random torpedoes as loot. That's unfortunate.
Betrayal wears a familiar face, as infiltrators from other dimensions attempt to establish a foothold in the Byrnjolf sector. Will the wormhole lead to the other side of the mirror? Only the prophets know what can restore the walls between worlds.
Have I really been going for 5 hours? Dang. We have arrived in the Orius system. There's an M-class planet ahead, but I am detecting Jem'Hadar vessels in the vicinity. I doubt they will allow us to reach the planet unscathed.
The Jem'Hadar will not likely be interested in negotiation. I'm afraid you'll have to fight your way through.
Target's shields have failed.
What a waste. Still, the nice thing about Jem'Hadar is that you can always breed more.
colorful. Not really doing very well.
Congratulations, Captain. To think, I will be the first Fortin to meet the new Link.
For this, I kind of want to... launch.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Appears to be a turret still though. Yep, right there. And there. So I got the majority of them all, but not all of them. Alright, let's beam down. We have arrived on Aureus, sir. I am detecting Jem'Hadar life signs. We should be on our guard.
You have to admire the devotion of the Jem'Hadar. They never seem to tire of throwing their lives away for the Founders. There it is. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. To think, my gods slumber below, dreaming in their Link.
Hello there. Taking that. Got some drugs.
It's almost sacrilegious to have you here. I hope the Founders will understand the necessity and forgive me.
I wonder if the second wave is still bugged, or if I'm able to get through the wormhole without crashing. Ow. To whoever finds this pad, know that what you are reading is an act of disobedience. And if you are reading this, I am most likely dead. We are programmed to believe that the Founders are gods and infallible, but lately I have begun to question Loss's orders. Some of his explanations no longer make sense. For example, we have been monitoring the transmissions from local systems, and none of them have any mention of this crusade against the Founders. One of my brothers says he went to a facility where Ketracol White is manufactured. He said there was a Vorta there, but this Vorta is kept almost a prisoner, and does not command the Jem'Hadar there. Still, obedience brings victory, and victory is life. Who are we to question the motives of a god? And when a god lies, is it still a lie?
The other Vorta are going to be so envious when they hear about this.
Don't worry, my little triple. I still love you.
Have you come to finish the job of exterminating us, Solid?
We are not here to hurt you. You have been deceived by Loss.
Impossible. We have linked with Lost. He is in the link as we speak. We know all that he knows.
Then he must have some way of deceiving you.
It is true that he awoke before us. Let us summon him to answer these charges.
We have our own witness as well.
It's true, Great One. These people are not hunting you. The Great Link remains. The Dominion has a treaty with the Alpha Quadrant species.
This creature lies. You have joined with me. You know all.
Then you should have no qualms
that I know.
about linking.
I do not like his voice
No.
actor.
These solids
Well, at least his
have
voice
poisoned
acting,
your
I mean,
mind.
not his actor, but...
I will not be forced to link by them.
Where is he? There he is. Look, I promised I would not kill you. No, oh god! He's shocking me! I can't breathe. Ah! Oh god! Ah! Leave Coraline alone!
Although it is unfortunate we had to resort to violence to force Lost into his liquid form, we are grateful for your assistance. We shall now be able to link with him and learn the whole truth of our past. If you are telling the truth, you have nothing more to fear from us.
But we request that you leave us in peace. We have no interest in dealing with your kind.
Oh, sorry, what? You want me to leave? Oh, okay. I hope in time you change your mind, but we shall respect your wishes. Sorry, I just wasn't listening to you out there. Okay, there we go.
Well, it has been a pleasure knowing you. I will remain here and serve the Founders. They have been without a Vorta and have much to learn about their siblings in the Gamma Quadrant. I know the Founders may seem ungrateful to you, but what can you expect from a god? Still, you have my gratitude for whatever the gratitude of an insignificant servant is worth.
Safe journeys, Niemen. Sir, Jem'Hadar Dreadnought, warping in. They are hailing us.
Although you have slain our brothers, we have orders to allow you to leave the system. But you are never to return. And let it be known among your peoples that this system belongs to us, and you are not welcome.
Fear not, we shall leave you in peace. Sir, I recommend we launch a beacon to warn other ships not to approach the system. I found a good location. Agreed. Lay in a course. There it is. Okay, am I completely stopped? Now I am.
Scanning in progress.
I don't know why they made it this way, but when you go to launch the beacon, if you're still moving, it just does not want to work. Oh god. It just does not want to put it down. So you have to stop moving in order to put it down. Ready to depart the system? Why, yes I am.
Congratulations! You have defeated the True Way and made peace with the Alpha Changelings. I have transmitted messages to the major powers of the galaxy, advising them to avoid the Arias system.
I'll be taking this torpedo. Thank you. We need our best captains to work in teams on special task force operations. There are difficult missions that require a skilled team to work together. Come see me on Deep Space Nine, and I will give you more information about task force operations. We need the help of our most skilled commanders.
Do you have any questions?
Oops. Oh god, there's a triple in there. Anyway. I don't want you eating my jambalaya. My jambalaya. Actually, I think I'm okay with the tractor beam things out there. I think I want to replace that though. As much as I like the Harping torpedo, I'd rather have something else right there. Loadouts, let's go ahead and save this. Don't want to have like weird problems happening. I need to head back to Deep Space Nine. And there's the wormhole. That must be the Byrnjolf system right there. Approach Deep Space Nine. Let's dock. Here we are. Oh, and I'm right next to it.
Yes, I did. I was informed by Starfleet Command that you are eligible for inclusion into Military Assault Command operations, otherwise known as MACO. We are the thin line that separates the Federation from ruination. It is our job to take on the most impossible tasks and make them possible. Special task forces aren't for everyone, but the rewards for those who can complete them are worth the effort. From what I hear, you and your ship are more than up to the task. Completing my missions won't be easy, but I and my officers will do all I can to help you. You will earn the finest weapons and armor that the Alpha Quadrant has to offer. You will be able to outfit your ship with equipment that will make you the envy of your fellow officers. Even special personnel or resources will be available to you. Good luck. You're going to need it. Do you have any...
Org has been located in the space.
A new officer. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for now. I think I'll be coming back though I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this or if I'm gonna do something else. But for now I want to get my headphones charged up and just relax for a bit. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.